What's going on, legends? Trevor, Vandal, Gunhead, Nessie, Jugger, Mr. Joe Mama, Commodores, Rondar. What is going on, legends? Yeah, good. Good now I'm home, actually. Freaking hot. And I borrowed one of the neighbours' remotes for the aircon too. What's going on, Sean Bissell, Jamie Robinson? You sound like you got a cold? Nah, definitely not. Yeah, good, man. So I thought I'd do this. This is the first time I've done this from my laptop before, so bear with me here. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, I thought I'd do this so there's not as much troll activity. No. Let's hope not. Is the sound not good? The Epstein files, yeah, they're really taking over, aren't they? Nico, what's going on, legend? My cousin proposed to his girl yesterday on the ferry to Queenscliff yesterday. She said yes. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, congrats. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Give me a sec. I'll plug my DJI microphone in. Yeah, actually, I fucking love them. But if I'm honest, Gunny, I think I'm gonna, because this is the DJI Mini. I think I'm gonna get the That's the gold earring I found last time I was in Melbourne. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, actually, I might be able to Bluetooth it. Hang on. Yeah, I should be able to Bluetooth it. Oi, Aussie Rockers sending out bloody memberships. I can see that from behind the thing. bloody legend. Master 41. You can thank Aussie Rocker for that one, and Phoenix Modeling Photography. Yeah, I don't think. I hope I've got a spare one in my bag. I don't. Yeah, I didn't bring my little auxiliary cable type thingy. Give me a sec. I've got an idea. I can practice breakdancing. It's such a good idea. I need to practice my b-boy moves. Oh, there we go. Is that working? Can I get 100 thumbs up if that's working? Because on my end, it looks like it's working. Yes. Is that better? That should be better. That should be actually much better. Yep. Is that better? All right. That's as good. That's as good as it's going to get anyway, legends. Oi, what's going on, Tex, you bloody legend? Sorry, I'm just fixing my microphone here. This is the story of my life, I tell you. You know what? You can fuck right off. You're not going to clip on there. What does that sound? Anyone who's done prison time will know what it sounds like when someone tries to light a fire off the PowerPoint. I swear that's what it sounds like every 5 minutes. All right, let's go. Bushka. Wait, what's going on, Rhonda? Thank you, Westy. Badoosh. Legend. What's going on, Rhonda? Beautiful break foot. I need to be reasons. I feel unsafe in my home. Am I able to call police? My neighbour wants to try and attack me again. But you shouldn't even be hesitating about that, Rhonda. Yeah, do it, Tex. Do it. I'm going to do some filming. You can come if you want. I've got my wheels here too. Oi, Rhonda, you know what you've got to do here, yeah? No one is going to think any less of you for doing so. As a matter of fact, we would probably be unhappy if you didn't look after yourself. There's my beautiful mumsy. Oi, JJ, you bloody legend. Badoos. Badoos. Appreciation post. Hey, Scholars and crew, much love to all absolute bloody legends, JJ. Thank you, JJ. You bloody legend. So I want my kids to take it in their hands. Thanks, guys. 100%. Don't even think about it. Do you know what I mean? If you think your safety is in jeopardy in any way, shape, or form, you just got to do what you got to do. Oh, yeah, nice. Karaoke. I don't mind doing a bit of karaoke, actually. A little bit partial to a bit of karaoke myself. Sorry, guys. I know I'm being a bit quieter than usual, but I didn't realise that I booked a Airbnb with other people in it. So I am on that side, yes. I am, mate. I'm in town, yep. Michael Barry Fife is doing well. He's working in the laundry, in with 6 blokes, has pen, paper, and photos. He's a good, funny sense of humour. Oh, that's good. Send him my love, Rhonda, and let him know that whenever he's ready, that I would love to sit down and have a chat with him about being the longest serving prisoner in solitary confinement in our country. Nah, bro, I'm on the opposite side. South side. What's your take on the CFMEU saga? Look, I'll be totally honest with you. I don't subscribe to that shit. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I know that I'm not talking about a YouTube channel, but I'm just saying when it comes to stuff like that, I just don't buy into it. I don't think it needs any more notice than it's already got, you know. Oi, Matthew, you bloody legend. Buddles. Bring the cops, Rhonda. Better safe than sorry. Lemon juice and honey for the throat. Not my circus, not my monkeys, correct. I'm just going to turn this aircon off. Media beta. If any of it was bad, there would be changes. Yeah, I think so too. Do you know what I mean? I think we all know what goes on with the media. You guys don't mind if I hoe down with pizza? Well, do you know what? Do you know what I love about going to the Melbourne CBD when I'm there? Is those, the shops that sell the $5 slices of pizza? That is the best. That is absolutely the best. And when you think about it, you spend $20, you get a full pizza, but it's like one of those, the pizzas that you pay more money for at the pizza shop. That's a big ass slice of pizza. Yeah. This is a lamb pizza, JJ. I'm not going to lie, right? Because I'm smart. And I know it's probably not the safest idea to be walking in and around. I've got a kebab too and another piece. I don't go out much, so you know what I mean? No Kievs. Look, I'm not even joking. Did you know? I think I've found a gap in the market. There's not even a single place. You know what I mean? You know how you can go to places that make, different kinds of muffins and stuff like that, and you've got places that make different kinds of cakes. I can't find one Kiev shop anywhere. That's a gap in the market, guys. You're terrible, Muriel. Oh, damn, you ate Kievs for dinner? Damn. True. That's the franchise idea right there. Chaos Kievs. It's already, the name is in the bag. It's Chaos Kievs. I did get the Aldi ones 4 for $7. But hey, they're actually not bad. I rate them. Oh, Jared's like, I had Kievs too. Yes, my man. Jared, are you the Jared that I met in the city the other week? And of course, I will appreciate the obvious. That is the weirdest sound. FA. Tracy, what's going on, legend? Oh, I wasn't sure. I met a Jared. Yeah, the other time I was in Melbourne. Throw it against the wall. I think the sound's coming from the wall. If I'm honest, if I'm completely honest here. Boy, listen, I can't give these things enough fucking. These are the best invention ever. All right, so they even work, right? So if you guys game and you've got an Xbox, I'll tell you how good these things are, right? So you just bang it on, flip it upside down, oof, sit it on top of your Xbox, or, you know what I mean? You can get a couple of books either side, bang, sit it underneath your Xbox, or you can even sit it right beside the round bit. I think these things are great, and they keep my cameras cool. You just left the Nepal restaurant. Do you know what? When I was here last time, I was on the phone to JJ, right, and I was walking down Flinders Street. Flinders Street, and I was seeing a Korean barbecue joint, and I was like, I'm going to remember that for next time I'm here, and I remembered it. But yeah, it's no takeaway. They just do. It's a restaurant. Yeah, good tickle, mate. Still here doing filming stuff. And it's actually really powerful too, so you can just use it as a normal fan. I should get sponsored by these things. Spoke to my little bro today. He's currently in the slot under investigation. Oh no. Where was he again? At Ravenhall or Margony? I think he was at Ravenhall if I remember correctly. Boy, do you know what? Under investigation is the worst though, because they can keep you in there for I think it's 9 months before they even throw you any paperwork or charges or anything like that. Like fucking 9 months. I'm just gonna move this over to there, because then I feel like I can be louder because the door's there. That makes sense, yeah? Of course. What's going on, Jason? You know what? I reckon there would be a. Hey, you know what I haven't done? Who wants a free membership? All right. So just so you know, I have absolutely no say in where these memberships go. It is all by random. So yeah, there's no favoritism here. It is YouTube that does all this, the giveaways. So, all right, I'm about to give away 5 right now. Let's go. Push. Who we got? Oh, yeah, Damo got one. Aussie Gravedigger got one. Troy Kempy, Loz Double A, and Sam Marshall. Congratulations, legends. Should I do another 5? Yeah, let's go. Ados. Hadouken. All right, we got Salt W, Randy Man, Blu-ray, Joy Scov, and Cal's. Well done, free membership. I've dropped a few members only videos this week, so there's a few freshies up there for you to have a look at. So yeah, once again, they are all by random. I have no saying where they go. %. That's mad. Commodores running express to Chaosville. Oh. Yep. All right. Looking. All right. I got pulled over just a couple of days ago, hours ago. Biff, they love your jumper. Biff, I gave them the website and told them to run it up. They didn't get me. If you know, you know. Legend, that's mad, bro. That's mad. What did they say? Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Boomerang Gal, how you going, legend? Oh, was someone asking where I got this fan from? Temu. Got it from Temu. Chasey, Bluetooth it. Badoos. Where is that camera? That is so weird. I haven't eaten mushrooms, I promise. It's just tripping me out. Oh, there you are, you little fuck. Who's there? Where, Mum? Where, Mumsy? Nice. I love it. That's mad. Erin Patterson didn't send any of her mushrooms out, did she? Yeah. Good. What's going on? What's the latest, Rhonda? True. I've had some funny times. As a matter of fact, some of the funniest times I have was at MRC prison. Funniest thing happened. We found this little patch of mushrooms in the garden, and then the screws got onto it that we were going and getting mushrooms from there. So you know what they did? They went and stamped out all the mushrooms, not knowing that they just spread mushrooms everywhere. And yeah, the mushrooms took off like fucking wildfire, and we were all tripping balls. Nah, nah, nah. So this is a share Airbnb. So I'm not sure how many rooms, but there's a few people here. Yeah, it's a share B&B. Oh, it was so funny. I remember my mate lived right next door to me in the cell next door. I used to get locked in before him, and he reckons right on lock in, I was sitting right in front of the TV screen. And MRC, right? This is before they had the new flat screen TVs with that old square ones. And so they used to have every TV had the same channels, obviously, but they had this relaxation channel, which used to play like, relaxation music and waterfalls and fucking shit like that. And it used to have this one that used to be, it must have been a drone or something, because it was like flying with birds and shit, like would really be amazing if you're on mushrooms. And he reckons I was looking at that when I got locked in, and when he came in my cell in the morning, I was still looking at that TV. And it was really funny too. So one time when I had him, so at MRC they've got like two-sided units. So they've got like the screws box in the middle, and then they've got like either side of the unit going off. And so either side of the unit, which is where all the cells are, and then the screws box and all that is in the middle. So there's where all the cells and that are in front of the cells and all that is carpet, but where the screws were was lino. And I remember I couldn't go outside because there was something about that lino that just made me like fucking was making me lose it. So I don't know. I think back now, and I think it was because the screws were there, but there was something about that lino, like I couldn't even touch it. I couldn't even just like quickly run across it. It was like fucking lava or something to me. Funny. When I was at PPP in Malbury unit, someone stole my kettle, so I got it back and poured water on his bed. That night, he buzzed up and told the screws someone wet his bed. The screws thought he pissed the bed. Hey, what was it like in Marlborough? So I'll have to say it's one of the only units that I never went to at Port Phillip. They threatened me with Marlborough a few times. Um, and then obviously I've been a peer educator and been in there and spoke to people and that. Um, we had like one foot jump to make, and called his Mrs. to help us. Oh, funny times, funny times. I remember this one time we had, I won't say what it is, but if you know, you know, we had microdots. And yeah, so we all had them, and we used to have a rule, right? So we had a rule that whenever we had it, no one was allowed to leave the house. And if you left the house, we all had to leave together, and that was a rule. And so no one was allowed to get separated, and we made sure we kept it that way. And on this particular night, we needed cigarettes, and we didn't have any cigarettes. And I remember it was only like an hour until the supermarket closed. We're tripping, yeah. We are like full tripping. And we get to the supermarket, and my friend Amanda was the manager of that supermarket at the time. I went right through high school with her. There's dead set like 10 of us meathead looking dudes out the front of the shops, right? We're all full grown men, adults, right? And we were all too scared to go inside. I remember the only way you could get in that joint was through the sliding doors, and not one of us wanted to go through that sliding door. And I remember, right, so they had 3 entries to that shopping centre. They had 2 side doors and 1 door right up the front, right? So we're out there like trying to figure out ways we can get in. We think we've been there for 2 minutes, yeah? We think we've been there for 2 minutes sorting out how to get into this shopping centre. And then my friend Amanda comes out and she's like, "What are you fucking dickheads doing?" And we're tripping out. We're like, "Nothing. What are you doing?" And she's like, "Do you even know what you've been doing?" And we're like, "Yeah." And then we're going, "Why? What are we doing?" And she goes, "You've been running from door to door to door for almost an hour now, laughing like little kids." She goes, "I'm fucking trying to run a business here, you fucking meatheads. What do you want?" And yeah, she went in and got us whatever. We gave her our card and said, "No, we're not going in there." Good times. Sounds gay. That's why you were there. What's that? Oh, nuts on your chin. It's all right. Your mum loves you. What's going on, Marky? Malbury unit is okay. A lot of screaming at night. Lots of characters. We got locked down every day for 1 hour so the screws could have lunch break. Yeah, when I was a peer educator, I went in there a few times. And if I'm honest, that screaming was going on through the day every time I went there. And I'm not even joking. So there was this guy there. You'll know who I'm talking about, Commodores, right? So this guy, I don't know the exact logistics of it, but listen to this, right? So this guy was so Mulberry unit is basically for people with severe, mental problems and people that have intellectually disabled problems and stuff like that. And so the worst of the worst are in there. And so I remember going in there once, right? And the screws had said that this piece of shit had asked for the peer educator, right? And so what a peer educator is, that's someone that goes around and talks to everyone so they don't have to talk to the screws, yeah? And so if someone's suicidal or something like that, you go and help them, right? And so anyway, I get called and this guy, or his name started with B, Commodores, and this guy was massive, yeah? He was probably 180 kilos, and this guy's sentence had run out. I think he was about 25 at the time. He was about 6'2", massive fucking unit, and had the brain of a 3 or 4 year old. And so on this particular time, I had gone in there, and so he had just got back from the hospital, and he cut his arm and his leg open with a razor blade and was sticking stones and sticks and dirt and shit in it from out in the fucking yard. And fuck, mate. Oh yes, Nessie. Badoosh. Night, Bob. Oh, what's everyone up to? Just here having a chat. Told everyone I'd jump back on. Yes, he's a bad self-harmer. Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah. So this guy was that bad and dangerous around children. Yeah, that was his crimes. Was always fucking horrible shit. And so this guy's sentence had run out, but he was that bad of an offender. He was on some kind of hold. Like they have the same kind of thing up at Ararat, yeah, and they call it the Village of the Damned, and it's where all the people that are too dangerous for society go. If their prison sentences run out, they keep them there. They're still allowed to go in society and shit, but it's a fucking joke. His crime name is Box Cutter. Yeah, look, and you know what? I hate it. I hate it because, like, yeah, people like that shouldn't be around people like me. I did, Lisa. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm not going to lie. So the guy that I'm just talking about, that was hard for me to be able to do. So obviously, I didn't know about none of his anythings until that time, and then after I left, it was when I found out all of his horror stories. And yeah, I said to the screws, "Don't you ever fucking call me back here to help this fucking guy." Yeah, yeah, 100%. I've done a couple of righteous crimes in my time, both at Port Phillip, both child killers, both wish that they never seen me that day. Got stories about them on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Nah, they closed them all down, Jugs. They closed them all down and they just flooded everyone like that creature through the prison system. That's what they did. It's an absolute joke. So they've got, I don't know what it's called, the one next to St. Vincent's Hospital. That one's still open. And then you've got like Thomas Embling, which is the home for the criminally insane. It's a prison, it's not a psych ward. Um, I think there's like only two in Melbourne that are open. Yeah, look, yeah, and it's hard too. Do you know what I mean? And because like the absolute truth was, it wouldn't have even worried me where that guy was, but because like I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like it is like talking to a child. Like he is like a baby, and yeah, but he is massive too. Do you know what I mean? That's why he's so fucking dangerous. There used to be one in Sunbury. Yeah, there did. There used to be one in Bundura. There used to be one in Beechworth. There used to be one in Marupna. Um, yeah, there was so many. There used to be one in Ararat. Nah, hey, you do you, brother. He's a fucking piece of shit. I would laugh tomorrow if he fell off a cliff and died on impact. That's the truth. Do you know what I mean? I was stalked by a person who got life at Thomas Embling. I was one of the luckiest girls in the world. Sounds like it. Absolutely. All you have to do is watch the news lately and you see what's been going on. Did you see that? Did you see in the same week, two people from that joint, two people just because you know what they do? They do this thing where they take people out into public and they let them go shopping, right? And so you've got to remember, like, these are just screws. They're not people that are trained professionals to work with people with friggin' psych problems. They're just normal, everyday people. And so they literally go and watch these people and then they go sit down and have lunch while these people go and do whatever they want. Yeah, yeah, he did. Told me before. How good's that? I remember your investigations. You done Bandura. Yeah, can you remember? I done Bandura twice, Mark. So if you remember the first time I went there, security came while I was there. Um, I managed to get out, but like I couldn't get back in. And then the second time I went there, it was nearly all fucking gone. Like every single wall was smashed down. Like all the outside walls were there. There was still some walls inside. Um, yeah, yeah, that's funny as. It's like we already know that we've got at least one that watches us. The dude that I seen, that's who I was asking that guy if he was him before, because I seen that cop when I was in Melbourne the other time, and I actually it was so weird. You're like, "How you going, Leif?" That's my real name, yeah. And hardly anyone calls me by my real name. You've even seen my mum calls me Biff in here. Um, and that was really weird for me. And he's like, "How you going, mate?" And I turned around and I was like, and the look on my face must have been, he's like, "Don't worry, I haven't arrested you." He's like, "I actually used to go to school with you." And I was like, "No way." He's like, "I fucking love your YouTube, mate." This guy is full in uniform, standing on duty at the corner of Flinders Street and Swanson Street when the protests were on last time I was down here. Do you know how like crazy that is for me? Like, really think about that. Like, if you really think about that, that's just so bizarre for me. Like, I've only ever had a cop yelling out to me, "Fucking stop! Stop, can't I fucking kill ya?" You know? Never that. That was like a real fucking welcome fucking reality check. It was pretty cool. Oh, well, look, Chopper might have done that piece of crap, but I didn't. I don't know what you're trying to say, bro. What would have you done, bro? And I'm sorry how I handled it has offended you, MPA. Chopper wouldn't have done nothing, mate. He's dead. Do you know what I mean? And anyone who hasn't walked in my shoes can't even comment on that. Do you know what I mean? I'm the reason they changed the fucking stab laws at Port Phillip Prison. That's a true story. One less person was never going to fucking matter. Do you know what I mean? That's the truth. You know what I mean? I'm not sorry about it. I can wake up tomorrow and go, you know what? You did what you had to do. And I'm not going to lose any sleep because I didn't punch the shit out of a person who has a 3-year-old brain. Absolutely zero gratification for me, regardless of what he did. And like I said, I did not know what this person had done until I had left. And once again, it wouldn't have even mattered. Like I said, it is no victory for me to get any kind of upper fucking hand on somebody who can't even fucking defend themselves. Do you know what I mean? Yes, it is alleged they've done horrible things to fucking children, rah, rah, rah. But once again, it is no victory for fucking me. But also, once again, if this guy fucking ran out in front of a train today, I would not shed a tear. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it, brother. I seen it. I was looking for a fucking burnout on there. If you know, you know. Away from us. That's mad. Yeah, I agree. Like, it wasn't wooden when I was there, but do you know what I mean? That plastic is, once you melt that shit down, and yeah, it's very easy to make some. I'll tell you how easy it is, right? I'll tell you how easy it is. So you get a bit of cardboard from the back of your fucking notepad, right? This is how easy it is. You get a bit of cardboard from the back of your notepad, you roll it up into a fucking spiral, and you wet it. And then you fucking you can even do it with a plastic bag. Roll the plastic bag into a spiral, and then you light it up and melt it drip by drip into that fucking spiral. And because it's wet, it does not catch on fire. And you just build it up and up and up and up. And next thing you know, you've got a fucking solid plastic fucking shank this fucking big, made out of plastic bags and plastic knives and forks. Thank you very much, sir and miss. Thank you, Karen. Oi, Bushy, you bloody legend. Yeah. 40 likes and 81 watching. It's all right. It's gone up since the last time, though. Let's go. What's going on? Not much, mate. Just up your neck of the woods again. I made a back scratcher. True. Hey, can you remember, right? Can you remember back in the day when they didn't have remotes, and so you had to make remotes out of a plastic fork and a fucking push, like a thumb tack, and fucking dental floss. And so what you'd do is you'd set it up with something in front of it like that. You'd have rolled up paper with sticky tape over it or something, and then you tie your fucking your dental floss around it, and then you stick a fucking thumbtack through it, and then you just use that as your fucking button. And then because it's got that thing in front of it, every time you pull it back, the elasticity of it fucking pushes your channel up and down. So you could be laying down and you'd have your dental floss in your hand going yoink, yoink, yoink. Yeah, I'm not that smart, but I can lift heavy things. Oh, the good old days. Do you know what though? I'm kind of glad that the young generation don't have to go through that type of prison anymore. Like, yeah, prison is fucking fucked up and it's a dangerous place, this and that. But I am so glad that young men don't have to go through what I went through in them type of prisons. They're all shut down now. That's it, you know? Oi, Mark. Good night, legend. Buttles. Biff, my workplace let go all of the... Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Change the channel. Oh, oi, that's what my dad was like, eh? Oi, MCM. Badoosh. Thanks, legend. I've been seeing you here a bit, brother. It's mad. Boof. Lock it in. All around there and inland through the secondary roads to Bogabri. I reckon that's how it says, Bogabri. Do you know what though? None of these Australian names of Australian places, you read it, or for me anyway, right? I'm, I can't even say I'm semi-illiterate anymore because I can read a lot better. Shut up, cunt. Chris O, I tell you what, I will be super vigilant next time I get a fucking. I'm even thinking about getting a different joint tomorrow. Go and give me fucking keys to the homeless again. Badouge, thank you, MPA. Thank you for apologising, bro. I mean, there really wasn't a need to apologise, but I was just letting you know where I stood on it, you know? But I mean, yeah, there was no need to apologise, brother, but thank you. I appreciate it. Bogabri, Bog a Bogabri, Bogabri, Bogabri. See? What the fuck is. Oi, see my mum there, right? See how my mum's saying, hang on, that way. See how my mum's saying frog shit, Janet? That's frog shit. That's what my dad used to say when he was drunk. He used to say that to my mum all the time. Oh, that's frog shit, Janet. And yeah, we have a good old laugh about it. Me, mum, and JJ. Well, everyone does actually. I actually don't think this is plugged in. Hello. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even gonna fucking fuck with it. Oh, actually, I think I can do this though. fuck does that go? Yeah. Well, what am I doing wrong here? All right, Tex. I'm not going to be on for that much longer anyway, brother. There we go. I think that's working. Hello. No, I don't even think it is still. Fuck you, stupid thing. Yeah, that's all right, Matty. I'll be jumping off soon anyway, mate. Try and get a bit of an early night. Hello. Yeah, you know what? I did see a little bit of that. Was Hey, Profiler, how you going, legend? What you been up to? I'm trying to troubleshoot my microphone here. The truth is, oi, Profiler, you bloody legend. Oi, your 5-month membership. Good to see you too, you legend. What have you been up to? Thank you for your bloody 5-month membership, you legend. Been watching your video shows last night. Work, get home, put on YouTube to relax, see the real world, amazing guide to direct your life. Hey, thank you, legend. Absolute legend. Buddles. I've never seen anything like this. The Bluetooth devices are going crazy. But yeah, legends, I'm going to be jumping off in a sec. I will get an auxiliary cable tomorrow, and I'll be able to use that on there. Oh, true. It'd be interesting to hear what you think of the latest being arrested and stuff. You know. Yeah, I tried that, but for some reason, right? For some reason, so I think what the issue is, So yeah, I should be able to resync it now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe that's why. Anyway. All right, everyone. Make it so it's powered on and connected to the laptop. Make sure it's selected in the streaming software as the mic. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not even going to bother trying to do it now. To be honest, like, yeah. Yeah, no worries, bro. Thank you, bro. So I can get it, right? I can get it, but it will not pick up the receiver and the microphone at the same time. It will only pick up the microphone. So the only thing I didn't try was getting both microphones out and seeing if that made a difference. Because obviously, yeah, I've got two there. I can't get over how strong these little magnets are on these things, those neodymium magnets. They need to like call them magnet names that I can say. All right, legends. Thank you for joining, and yeah, I will. No doubt you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow night, regardless. So yeah, I'll let you know during the day when I'm going to be live. Like today, I went live at 5 o'clock, so I don't know what time I'm going to be live, but I will tomorrow. So I'll let you all know tomorrow. Yeah, sweet, JJ. I've got to go get a drink, so I'll call you on my way down. Oh yeah, my email is bigbiffsgaming@gmail.com. Big Biffs gaming@gmail.com. Hang on, I can do this actually. There we go. You're a wizard, Harry. There she blows. Wherever it fucking mirror does my head in. All right, legends. Hey, heads up, legends. I don't know if you guys are into crypto, if anyone's into crypto, but now might be the time to start selling your Bitcoin. Took a massive dive in the last few days, and the reasoning behind it is Epstein. So I remember 2 years ago watching this video of one of the world's largest billionaires in the world, and he said, maybe even longer, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, and he said, if you knew who created Bitcoin and what Bitcoin was created for, you would not sell it and it would plummet. Now, guess what? Guess what's just come out in the Epstein files? Fucking hell, mate. This fucking piece of shit had his fucking fingers in everything for evil. Yep. Linked to Epstein. And I remember, right? I remember, ask JJ, she would tell you. And I had this conversation with her a little while ago saying, I'm pretty sure they're talking about fucking Epstein. And yep, they were. They fucking were. But if you guys know crypto, right? If you guys know crypto, now that fucking Bitcoin is plummeting, now would be the time to, yep, I've seen someone in the chat, Ethereum, Solana, something like that. Do you know what I mean? These ones are going to have a bull run soon. Mark my words, this isn't even a maybe. It's just a matter of which one is going to do it. So if you're smart, you have a little bit of everything in all of those ones that were like, you know, the main five. One of those is just going to go whoosh through the roof very, very shortly. Yeah. Dogecoin. Well, do you know what though? That's not even silly that you said that, because it's probably up there with the others that it's going to go, you know, but which one it's going to be, I don't know. But Bitcoin has almost halved in value in a week. That hasn't happened since Bitcoin went. Yeah, everything's gone down. So if you know, you know. So I bought a lot of gold over COVID. Gold was worth nothing over COVID, and I was buying a lot of gold over COVID, knowing damn well that when COVID's finished, that gold's just going to go through the roof again, and it did. Like, because only not that long ago, if you guys know how much they were paying for an ounce of gold, it was fucking insane, like nearly $4,000. Yeah, but like, look, I can't say enough that I think with the way that the world is now and how they're already threatening to fucking, you know, take away our fucking money and this and that, and then they're going to have this fucking world ID and all this bullshit. I think you need to start investing in things that that may help you in the future. I don't know. Because let's be honest, like, I'm not even a fucking conspiracy theorist, but like, let's be fucking real. The world is fucking broken, and like, I feel like something's got to give soon. And I don't even think that's being a conspiracy theorist. I think it's just being smart. Fucking very smart, Mr. Jim. That's the way, mate. Buy gold, plant plants, and learn survival. So JJ and I talk about it all the time. We say the time's coming, like, you know, and if anything, I think it's gonna be like, if anything was to happen, I think it's gonna be like an upheaval. Do you know what I mean? Because they say with politics, right? You know, when stuff doesn't work, revolution works. Now, here, I'm not being a fucking anarchist or anything here, but I'm just saying I feel like society's had enough. And if we were going to see any type of anything, it will be like the people standing up and saying we've had enough. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. And it's not even fucking crazy to think of, guys. Like, let's be honest. Look at just we're in February now, and look at just the crazy shit what's happened this year already. Like, fuck. Millions of dollars of fake silver in China, silver over lead. Yeah, what's the go with that? What's the go with the fake silver in China? I'm not I'm not a, I'm not up with that. I want to know what's the go with that. It is read the play, Desi Freeman. True. Mate, I love these little things. This thing's been running off battery power the whole time. It's only on half power. This thing's a beast. Is silver easier than gold? I mean, silver's cheaper than gold. What's so, can someone have a look? What's I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look at the stock market. What's gold worth right now? Love the way you fucking hate me, I fucking hate you too. Cut me open and lick the knife. 5K USD gold. Damn. What? What? Per Oz? 5,000 USD? Gold's gone up, not down. It is worth $7,327 per ounce right now in Australia. Right now, today, right this moment. What the fuck? Wow. Just wow. Did you know that diamonds aren't rare and do you know diamonds aren't actually rare and basically worthless? Oh, explain, Jugs. Explain. It is without a doubt the strongest stone that we have. Um, People make diamonds and stuff now. Boy, I can't believe how much gold is worth. That this is the highest gold's been priced in 40 years. That's insane. gold's actually gone up nearly 7% just today. Just today. Scratch what I said on fucking crypto. Race out there and buy some gold. That's insane. Look at this. Look at this, right? This is since 2016, so the last 10 years. Oh, fuck. Oi, that's not even a silly idea, Jamie. Fucking, that's crazy, man. I'll tell you as a little story. Yeah, you guys know that I'm from Benalla. So the Queen's crown, so the Queen's last crown, you know how they remade her crown in fucking 1980s or something? Anyway, this is how much it's gone up. Look at that. So I'll turn it up a little bit. That's a little bit too down. But look at this. This is 2006. Oh, for fuck off. Anyway, it's gone up a lot. Stupid. Ah. Anyway, that's as good as you're going to get it. But have a look at that. That's 2016, and that's now. It's literally 8 times the price it was 10 years ago. That is insane. That's actually blown my mind. Where's that gold earring I found last time I was here? I've started putting gold away already. Let's go. Or you guys need to. This is so thick. This is heavy. This is heavy as shit. That's so you know how these things are usually hollow. That's a solid. What was the price of Ethereum 10 years ago? Oh God. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look before I go. It was worth $3 on this day 10 years ago. Yep. It's it's not really worth much more now. All right, that was a joke. That's crazy. No, it is. It's worth about $2.5 grand now. Ethereum. Damn, that is prison prices. Mr. Jim, that was gold. God damn, are you locked up? It was $11.98. Oh, but they've been saying there's going to be a bull run on Ethereum for ages. But I reckon they'll be saying it a lot more now. That let's find out exactly. It'd be interesting to see. Oh, fuck, I hate it that you can't see that. Oh, it'd be interesting to see what the next quarters are going to be like. You know what I mean? It's going to be another one of these, I think. 2022 shit year. Bitcoin staying like this until October. You don't think it'll go down anymore, and you don't think it'll go back up, honestly? It's actually interesting to hear what the professionals are saying across the board at the moment. I like listening to that shit, and it's very jaded at the moment, isn't it? Like, I don't know what it is, but it's very jaded. Like, people have been really coy about giving information about Bitcoin. Most know nothing. 100%. So here's what I've found. It is very hard to find. Not many people are going to get out there today, and back when crypto and that first started, this was a thing. You know what I mean? People used to get on there and kind of start courses and stuff. This is the truth. You can really not watch anything that you can trust on Bitcoin for free. You know what I mean? Like, and then even the ones that you pay for, like websites, whatever, wherever you look, yeah. Test is now, if it breaks the 71, be interesting. Like, I think it's interesting. I think it's going to be interesting for people that are like invested in crypto, because like these are exciting times, because um, I don't think really, as much as I follow crypto and I'm not fucking knowledgeable on it, um, but I would say that this is a good time for other cryptos. Yeah, I'm bringing out the popcorn, 100%. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where this ends up. You know what you don't hear much of anymore? I've still got one. NFTs. They were massive. I remember like 2019, 20, or 2020, NFTs were big, big deals. What happened to NFTs? Yeah, NFTs were a big deal. I was gifted an NFT. Nice. Yeah, keep them. That's how I got mine, basically, as well. And yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing with them, like, I mean, yeah. Did you see the documentary about the weird occult history of the board ape yacht NFTs? No, I didn't. But there were some people, like when I was doing TikTok, there were some people that were involved in it. I kind of got it waved in my face as well. I veered away from it, thank God, because every single person who put their name to it, it turned around and bit him in their bum because it was just a bullshit thing. Yeah. All right, legends. I am going to jump off there. I've got to go and get a drink. It's not like things are going to be shut, but yeah. You're in the trenches 10 hours a day. It's fun and true. Hey, respect to you. Respect. My hat goes off to you, mate. I know someone that, yeah, puts every waking moment into mining. he, he is a FIFO miner. If you know, you know. So in other words, he flies in and flies out. It's all in the wording. All right, legends. Much love, Gunny Badors. Thank you, legend. I'll give you a buzz when I'm gonna set that up next, Gunny, and we'll see if we can figure it out, brother. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah. Sometimes, I need a voice of reason. Otherwise, I would be like so many different discus championship throwers. Yeah, especially if it's technology. Will throw that shit. All right, legends. Much love, much respect. How do I even fucking end this stream on this? I might not be going anywhere. Ah, found it. So you sneaky little bugger. Little cheeky there, aren't you? All right, guys. Badoosh. Much love, much respect. And yeah, I will see you, if anything, latest tomorrow night for a live. But no doubt you'll see me before then. And yeah, till tomorrow, much love, much respect. As always, don't do drugs and crime and you won't end up in prison and that. We out.